Here's a deck profile of today's locals. We ended up getting, well, Angus ended up getting first place here. He's gonna be doing a deck profile, so.
Yeah, so I just played a pretty basic Halka Fibrax 10E Sword Soul. Yeah, it's pretty standard. The last two Saturday events we had, I was playing Punk Sword Soul, and I ended up winning both of those two. But today I just went like undefeated, and yeah. So I played the basic stuff, 3 Ecclesia. This is just any of your Sword Soul normal summons, so you just play it. It's also good going second, because you get to special it without using your normal summon. 3 Moye, 3 Longyong, 2 Taye. It's all pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, then we play 3 Adhara, 3 Ashina, and 3 Vashuda. Just max out all the 10Es because we're playing the Despot. So with the Despot, just having the special summon with like E-Telly as well, without using normal summon and committing to that to have help to play through more hand traps is pretty nice. Opening Adhara is really good because you can just like summon it when you do your normal combos, and if you get hand trapped on your like normal Moye or something, you can then later on link into a help.
So that's to play against.
Yeah. Then for hand traps, going second cards, I'm playing 3 Lancia, 3 Ash Blossom.
Why the feet though?
I don't know. And 3 Ogre. I'm playing the Lancia mainly for respecting Brave cards. Just standby phase activating this and they can't do their stuff. It also happens to work against Shadow Knight as well, which is really nice. Yeah, I'll probably still main deck it. I don't know. I'm back and forth on it. It's not bad, but it feels really bad when you're playing like the mirror match. But I'm pretty confident in the mirror match, so that's why we're playing that. Ash Blossom is just really generic, so it just like hits everything. It's also a tutor that you can normal summon. And then I play 3 Ghost Ogre. This is an E-Telly target is the main reason. It has like, it's pretty decent against a Brave Engine as well. But yeah, the main reason it's an E-Telly target, and then it becomes a going second card. When I was playing the Punk cards, this was the Punk, but Punk's really fun going first, but going second is just more dead cards in your hand, so you just want to play 3 Ghost Ogre. And then I play 1 Despot 001. You just need him for your Hal combos. It's the only like brick in the deck, but even in your hand it's not a brick. It's more like a soft brick. You don't really want to open it if you don't have it. Then I play 3 Emergence. It searches any of the Sword Souls, which is your normal summons, which is another starter. On top of that, it can banish to modulate the levels of the token of Taye. So it's like it's a 1-card start. And also, if you have a Sinker, you can search some of your 10Es to trigger your own Shenging, which is really nice. It used to just search Protoss, but you can't do that anymore. 3 Chalice, it's the last going second card, so I play 12 going second cards, which gives me an 83% chance to see one of them. And this is just like, if I had droplets, this would be droplets, but I don't have droplets, so I'm just playing Chalice. It's pretty good against Scythe. I'm gonna mention a thing with this in a second. Then I play 3 Emergency Teleport. This card's actually pretty decent, even going first if you open multiple of it, without doing the Hal combo. Because on your opponent's turn, you can summon out Ogre, and Ogre gets its effect on the field to stop certain things. So it's also like somewhat of an interruption going first with Ogre. Whereas with the Punk cards, it was just a starter. And then also, yeah, it can just summon Ogre and do your Hal combos without normal summoning, which is really nice. And I'll mention that in a second too, because it's something I want to talk about. Then I play 2 Vessel. I don't want to open 3. Like I don't want to ever draw 2 of this card. It's honestly a pretty dog shit card. But it's really disgusting with just 1 other 10E. So sometimes in certain hands you just want to do this, and this plus anything that isn't Adhara is your full health combo before your normal summon. So just like another thing with E-Telly and stuff like that. Then I just play 1 Desires because I can only play 1 Pot of Greed, and then Blackout, it's pretty self-explanatory. A lot of people forget with Shizao, you can banish a Blackout from your deck instead of adding to hand. And I did that today when my Moye was negated. So I just banished Blackout, summoned a token, and just kept comboing. So the thing I was going to mention with these cards against the Phantom Knight Brave, today I played against, I didn't drop a game today, and last week either against Phantom Knight. And you play Ogre here, and this is really good against the Brave stuff because so like on my turn I have priority in draw phase, so I'll activate Emergency Teleport, and then if he wants to change DPE here, he can to destroy the site, which he did, and I had a Chalice in here, so then I summon this, and he has only a Griffin and the DPE. So then when he went to activate Scythe on board, I Chalice Griffin, I chain over, pop the Griffin, and then negate the Scythe. So
oh right, because Griffin doesn't return a deck as cost.
yeah, it shuffles.
Yeah.
So Italy just has like, it does just, I want to use this as an example of why Ogre is still decent keeping it in with Teleport. Yeah, so that's the main deck. I don't think I changed anything. Again, if I own Droplets, I'd probably play that, but I'm still like iffy about it. I don't like getting rid of resources with this deck. For the links, I play 2 Monk. I would want to play 3 if I could, but the extra X too tight, so just play 2. It's really good. Facilitates a lot of your combos. You just want to play it. Then for the last link for the Tenyis, I just play Shaman. Shaman's just a really strong extender. There's a lot of times where you can just like play through even more hand traps with Shaman. Just by like, you get impermed or something and you open Taie. That's why you always want to special your Tenyis if you have Taie, because you can just link both, discard Taie, summon Taie, and then just like continuing to combo is really nice. You just have like some form of interruption through hand traps. It doesn't come out that much anymore, but it's still a really good card. Then I play the Honka 5X and Aradon. They're just like, you know, the combo cards. Nothing really crazy about them. For the Yang Zing cards, I play Banyazi. You have to play it for the Aradon combo. And then also it's just a really good going second card. Against certain macro decks, you can just summon it and actually just sit on it. Against Striker, you can do the same thing, so it's pretty good. 2 Baxia. Some people play 1. You have to play 2 if you're playing the Auroradon stuff, because sometimes you might have to use this going first to summon Xiaofeng, or just like kind of go in more with your combos. But yeah, it's just really good. It breaks boards. Sometimes you can summon 2. It's just pretty useful. Then I play a Draco Berserker Tenyi. He's pretty basic. One thing to remember is you can link him into the Monk of the Tenyi. So I link him in sometimes and you just keep playing if it's the last card on your board. He banishes, he's good against PK. I play an Omega for another level 8. He's Omega, he's okay. I don't have the level 10 yet, the new one, and that's probably what this would be, but I just don't have it yet, I'm waiting for it in the mail. I play a Xiaofeng. He's really cool. He's good against the mirror sometimes, good against random rogue decks that use light monsters like Drytron. It's a pretty cool card. There's a cool thing I want to talk about with this card too. But yeah, it's fun. It's a good card. It comes up sometimes. Being able to pop with a Blackout and search Ash is nice. 2 Shis out. That's pretty self-explanatory. They just do cool things. And then for the 10s, I play Baron. Again, self-explanatory. And then Xingying, he's for some reason still really underrated in a lot of ways.
He's crazy.
And then for my side deck, I'm just playing 2 Judgment. I'm thinking about just putting a Harpy's Feather Duster in and a Red Reaper, but I just like having more going first cards that kind of just trade 1 for 1 and just allow my other cards to stay on board. Then I play 3 Twin Twister just to respect macro decks a bit. It has to be a quick play spell. I'm not using Cosmic for Scythe because most of the time they're going to resolve it anyways just because of the way Bardiche and everything works. So I just have this to respect Crank Kids more. Where in the standby phase I can pop their 2 spell zones where Pandemonium would be. 3 Dark Ruler Horn. This is for the Sword Soul Mirror predominantly. If I see it with like another, I don't side it against Phantom Knights because you have to see hand traps for Phantom Knights or they're just going to full combo you. And I don't want to depend on drawing Droplets and Chalice. But this card's really good against Honka 5X Turbo decks. And yeah. Then I play 3 Nibiru. Just it's really good with another hand trap. So yeah, it's good. You want to see it going second with another card. And then the last card I play Gamma. It's like probably one of the stronger going second cards. It's really cool. There's a cool combo you can do with Gamma where you get to play. If I know I'm playing against Mennonite and I open Emergency Teleport, an extra one to do my Hell combo, I'll summon out Yazi and then I'll use my second Emergency Teleport to summon out a Gamma, and then I can sync these for a Xiaofeng, and then Xiaofeng locks Dark Monsters. So it's just an instant win against PK. And yeah, that's the deck. It's a fun deck. I don't know the Brave stuff, so I'm just gonna keep playing Sword Soul. But yeah, it's a fun deck.